Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen and today it is freezing outside and it is windy. It is my front porch. We are decorating finally for Christmas outside. This is kind of gonna like move into winter time as well, so it is not gonna stay up just for a couple weeks. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to stop talking because there's traffic driving by. So anyways, let's get into the video. It is cold. So this is what the porch looks like, and now it is bare. We have got to get going. There's also going to be a DIY in this video. Kind of fun, I know. The first thing I do is lay the rug down, and there you go, $8 Dollar General rug. Alright, so now we have had a ton of scrap wood left over. We just recently redid the goat fencing, and I thought I would make some really cute Christmas planter boxes. Of course, I needed my husband's hand just to help me out with this. Some things you can do alone, some things you just can't. So these are about I'd say about 3.5, 4 foot wide, and then we just kind of double layered it. These are 2x6s, so they're pretty thick, so we didn't really need a ton of wood, and we're just kind of just cramming in some really long screws on the sides. And then my husband kind of made like a pocket screw of some sort to make sure that these stayed together. So I did sand them down. They were dirty. They're also treated wood, obviously, because they will be staying outside. But I did want to sand them and stain them because as much as I like this color of wood, some things just need to change a little bit. So I'm using this dark walnut. This is by Minwax, and I am staining all of them. I originally planned on doing a scrap wood video, and then I feel like Christmas is coming in no time, and I have zero time to put together a scrap wood video. Maybe I'll end up doing something else for the springtime with scrap wood. Let me know in the comments below if you guys like those type of videos, but I am just staining this. I stained the entire thing, inside, outside, crack, side to side, but I wanted to show that real quick before I put these boxes down. So this is what they look like when they are done. I did 2 of them, and then we did a larger one, which is not pictured. I decided to add some trees to the center of these, which it was windy this day. You guys could tell in the beginning of the video that it was windy, so these trees kept falling down. I actually ended up taking a ton of the scrap wood and setting it inside the planters with the trees so they would not budge, because we have some terrible wind that everything usually just gets knocked over. So I have some old antique pieces I'm going to be using, pine cones, birch wood, and some spruce tree limbs. And I think this is the best way to go as far as doing some free decorating. So I love this little ash, I want to say it's like an ash bin. It's for either wood or ashes from your fireplace. And I'm just adding some of the spruce tree limbs in there, pine cones, and then some birch logs. I've had those little birch logs for years, and they actually came from a tree in our yard. Of course, it is like 30 degrees outside, and I'm deciding on where I want these little boxes because I have a ton of really cute crates and items that I wanted to use out here, but it was just not going to work kind of being in a straight sort of line. So I thought I would move these more to the front of the porch, and then I did not like that because there'd be absolutely no walkway, so I figured that they had to go on the other side. So this is totally normal, and this is usually what I do anyways. I don't always show it in videos, but we do change our minds a lot. And honestly, if you want me to be completely honest with this video, I was hustling. My hands hurt after this. Yeah, I could have wore gloves, but sometimes gloves just get in the way of everything. I have had that crate for a long time. My grandma is like an antique hoarder. She has so many antiques, and she does give me quite a few older pieces throughout throughout like the past 10 years. I kind of get something new every year, and it's really fun. So this one filling with pine cones, and then I am just adding those spruce branches just kind of all over the place. I think it's like one of the most fun ways to decorate is with real pine. Obviously, I would not put this in the house, but still fun. And if you've seen those presents, I made those with scrap wood. This sled my grandma gave me years ago, and if you see those ice skates on there, those were actually mine. I used to ice skate for fun when I was, I would say younger, but probably up until I was like 20. I loved Sasha Cohen. So if we want to go back in the day to like the early 2000s, late 90s, I loved her. She was so fun to watch. I loved watching figure skating. And then I'm just adding just all the fun things. We have more pine cones, the birch logs, and then this barrel. This was actually in the garage for the longest time, and I figured it kind of needed to come out. And then I'm just moving this along. This kind of turned into a really pretty rustic. It came out to be a rustic porch. I think this is so cute. That pump I've had in my house, and I decided to finally kind of take it out. It just wasn't working anymore, and I thought it'd be really pretty on the porch. And then to finish this off, I'm just adding the wreath that was on there to start with. I did just fluff it out a little bit, and I kind of moved the snowflake around because of wind. And there you have it, a cute little rustic farmhouse porch. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Remember, it does not take a lot of money to decorate for the holidays. We already spend a ton of money on gifts, a ton of money on decor. We really don't have to do either, honestly. You can do budget-friendly anything. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, consider sticking around and subscribing, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!